There's one other rule for sets, and that is that sets can only contain hashable objects. So you can't just put any object in a set. It has to be hashable. Well, what does that mean? It does have a technical definition that is a little bit more advanced. I don't want to explain the exact intricacies of what a hashable object is. For now, I'm going to use this almost correct definition. So hashable objects, we'll just say for now, they really mean objects that are immutable. So this means objects that cannot change. So integers, floats, booleans, strings, and tuples are hashable objects. Unhashable objects would be mutable objects, things that can change. So lists, you can add, remove, change elements. Sets, as we'll see in the future, you can add and remove elements. Same thing with dictionaries. Okay, so you can't just put any object in a set. It has to be hashable, and for now that just means immutable objects. All right, so let's attempt to put a list inside of a set. So if we create a set again with our curly braces, and we'll put first just some integer and then maybe a string, but now let's put a list in here, and we'll just put a 3-item list. If we try to do this, then we will get this error. It says unhashable type list. So you can't put anything in here. It has to be one of these. So a set is a hashable type or unhashable type, and it too will not work. So let's put the set 1, 2, 3 in here. Let's attempt to do that. And I'll say unhashable type set. The other unhashable type that we will learn next is the dictionary. You cannot place dictionaries in sets either. We'll see why this is important later on and go a little bit more into this unhashable and hashable definition. But really, for now, just think of hashable as these immutable objects that cannot change. So integers, floats, booleans, strings, tuples. Unhashable would be mutable objects, lists, sets, and dictionaries. Now, tuples are immutable. That means once they are created, they cannot be changed. And tuples are allowed in sets. So if I change this from a set to a tuple of 3, and I need parentheses here, otherwise it'll just think of these elements as separate integers. So this is a 3-item set for Python and then a tuple. So this is possible like this. So you can have tuples in sets. You can have floats, booleans, and strings as well. All right, so that's the big point. Not every object in all of Python can be part of a set. It must be hashable, which basically means it must be immutable.